I let the games begin, salute me soldier. Now I'm the captain, and all I do is win. Ball for ball, you know I'm the champion. I show you that playtime is over. I let the games begin, salute me soldier. Now I'm the captain, and all I do is win. Ball for ball, you know.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Spittin'
What
with
up,
Spitter.
brother?
Extended clip Friday edition. We are back for round 2. First, let me pay some dues. Shout out to Clock Watch. Sundays and Tuesdays at 9 p.m. catch their podcast. Shout out to Power of P, the All Ladies podcast. If you need that female perspective, go nowhere else. Power of P, 9 o'clock Mondays. Catch Around the Turnbuckle will be live 6 o'clock this Sunday. Saturday, there will not be an episode because we will be live at an event. Acting Wild. Spittin' with Spitter is Wednesdays and Fridays now at noon. Extended clip only on Fridays. It's live. Mickey Blue, we are here, bro. We are in the building. How you feeling today?
I'm good, baby. Let's see where this goes.
Jesus.
Let's see.
Yo, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to my wife, the real MVP, for holding the show down as always. It's our anniversary today. We're going to get a little live afterward. With that being said, what kind of backlash did you receive from the last episode?
You are jumping right into that.
Right into it.
You ain't even let me warm up a little bit.
Take 2 breaths.
All right. The backlash. Well, first off, you know I show nothing but love to everybody, bro. Everybody. So, I wouldn't expect to get any backlash. But I start seeing little posts from somebody. I'm not even going to say his name. That are like indirect shots. I know they're at me, but it's not actually saying my name. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Then it turns into this shit is directed, bro. So, you know me. I'm like, all right, whatever. I get mad. I start penning a little bit of shit. I drop a little freestyle. It blows up. It goes out of fucking... It really ends up like heated, bro. We're in each other's DMs and shit, squashing it afterwards. And at this point, I don't really know where it's at, bro. I don't know where we're at.
As elder statesmen of this hip hop thing locally, right? We need to rein all that in. There's so much talent here, right? I don't care if I gotta take old boy aside and have a conversation with him, because I will, because I respect and appreciate everyone equally. And we need to gauge that energy and that talent into honing your skills and your craft and dropping a solid project. You know what I mean? It's bigger than diss tracks. It's bigger than diss tracks.
And you know what, bro? I actually got out of my character even a little bit, because generally I don't even let that shit affect me. Like, all right, whatever. But I was like, yo, for real, bro? Like, you really want to go there? So, you know what happened? Like, I dropped a quick little freestyle. Then I was like, shit.
See,
why even bother doing that?
I had to rein myself in a little bit, because when I was coming in here today, I was ready to throw heat in all directions. If you mention my name 3 times, I am the Candyman. I will pop up on you. You know what I mean? But what's that going to do positively for anything that we're trying to accomplish? On my mission right now, what are we doing? You know what I mean?
Absolutely nothing. And you know that me and you, we stay trying to come with like positive energy. I don't never hear you say, even when me and you talk personally, we don't talk trash on nobody, bro. So I try to show love. But eventually, see, I did get a little bit mad, because if you keep taking little shots at me, this is like for a year. This is prior to the show even.
Right.
Eventually, I'm like, yo, bro, like, I don't really understand what you were trying to accomplish if you were trying to get me mad. But you know what? I guess job well done, because he had me mad for a little bit, bro. He had me mad for a little bit. I'm good now. As far as I know, we're good. We'll see where it goes.
I'm okay with people being mad at me and expressing grievances toward me. I'm okay with that. I'm willing to listen to all perspectives, but at the same time, keep that same energy when you see me. You know what I mean? Let's squash this shit. Let's squash this shit for real. Let's not do the passive aggressive pity pat and go back and forth because I'm too old to go back and forth. Because
Facts.
if I write a diss song to you now at 40 years old, it's not going to be to big you up. You know what I mean? Like,
No, yo, for real, bro.
I would much rather put you on a song so you can showcase your skills. Better yet, come on here and use my platform to showcase your skills.
Exactly what me and you have talked about. There's no reason for any of this. So I'm done with it. This is me. I'm done, bro.
It's growth. I like it. It's cute, man.
I'm done. Yeah.
Word. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Nah.
Has
Yo,
has
hip hop is competitive though. Not to cut you off.
absolutely.
Hip hop is competitive, so I get that part of it. But chill, bro. Chill.
And like I said to you, like me and you are very competitive, right? Very competitive.
He said don't do that.
Yo, I'll tell you like this. Me and you are very competitive. Correct?
Absolutely.
So when me and you have decided to work on a collab album that we're gonna start working on,
We're doing
what
that.
what was the first thing I said to you?
I'm trying to think. Oh, yo, that's funny because I actually told this to Brittany. I said, yo, TJ told me he's going to smash me on every verse. I better step my pen game up. But here's the thing, bro. I didn't take that disrespectful at all. Zero.
No.
All I thought to myself is, I better get my notepad, which I've been walking around with. I'm going old school with writing lately. And I better get my fucking bars up, bro. I better come correct on every single verse, period. And I'm okay with that.
Like you hear the stuff that I'm doing just playing around.
Oh, I heard a few, bro.
You know what I mean? And like now I got people like my brother Skirbo is in my back. Like it's about time you come out of retirement. Shout out to Skirb.
Shout out to Skirb.
Shout out to Skirb, bro.
I wish there was like, more people like Skirb though, because Skirb is always bigging people up, bro.
Absolutely.
Skirb puts out good energy.
Absolutely. Shout outs to B, shout outs to Clip, shout outs to Black Earth, shout outs to all my guys that put out nothing but good energy. With that being said, every time I touch a pen and I start penning something, I'm ultimately competing with myself.
Facts.
Like, this has to be better than the last 16 I wrote.
Facts.
If I'm not progressing, if I'm still selling weed in 2020 and everybody moved on, let me quote Cat Williams. You know what I mean? If you're still selling regular, if you're still doing okie doke in 2020, like you know what I mean? Like I can't still be just shooting in the gym. Like this got to be league type stuff.
Facts, brother. Let's move off this topic. Let's move to the next topic. Honestly,
let's get to the album reviews.
Let's do it, baby.
The first album we're gonna review is Nas's new album.
Oh yeah. And you want my thoughts on it first?
We could go back and forth. Like I said to you, bro, it's a grown album that I can appreciate more so than Jay-Z's 444, right? Because Jay-Z's
I agree with you on that.
Now I'm not saying Jay-Z's 444 wasn't dope, but I'm not a billionaire by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
In my life, I'm Caucasian. Surprise.
Wait, for real? Yo, me too,
I know.
bro. Me too. Me too.
Crazy. And so like I enjoyed Jay-Z's 444 for the production quality and sonically how it sounded, but relatable and replay value, that's not for me.
Zero. Not for me either. I remember when that album first dropped, I was at the barbershop and I even was talking to B, and I remember telling him the album is dope, but it's hard for me to relate to. Like I don't get the same feeling probably that you do from this album, bro. And
Right.
it's completely understandable. It's still a dope album, but I like the
Still a
Nas
dope
album. I like the Nas album more than 444 for sure.
Absolutely, me too. And because it's more relatable to me, it's more.
Yes.
I'm a 40-year-old father, husband that is not in the streets. Nas like Nas ain't got no problem getting back on that bike and riding the bike, right?
Facts.
Like he it's something about the kid that's shooting in the gym and he makes the game look so effortless.
Facts.
Like the game just comes to him, right? And Nas has forever been that MC to me.
Nas has been on that grown folk shit now though for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he really let's think. Like the last album was the Nasir joint.
That was the Kanye album?
Yep, that was the joint with the Kanye. I forget if that was the name of it.
He should have never released that. It was
I
so
hated
rushed.
that album. The only joint I liked on it was the joint with he took the Slick Rick joint. The cop shot the kid, shot the kid. But I only liked it for the production. That was it. I really didn't even like where he went with it lyrically.
I was over and the only one that didn't sound rushed from that 7 that Kanye was putting out every Good Music Fridays was Pusha T's.
Pusha T.
Yeah.
Push went next level.
Bro.
Push went next level right there, bro. He all of a sudden he hit like his peak lyrically, and he hasn't descended since.
No, I rock with Pusha T is up there for me.
What? Yo, Push don't get talked about enough.
But we're gonna save that though, because I got a different question for you as far as your top artists that you listen to that you normally wouldn't make the list. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But back to the Nas album review.
Okay.
I enjoyed the features. I'm a big Anderson .Paak fan.
Yo, crazy. I personally, I knew of him prior to. I started listening to him lately, just recently, and he's all over the place now. So maybe that's why.
Super talented.
His talent is next level. That's actually one of my favorite songs on the Nas album, since we're going right there. That's in my top like four songs on that album.
My favorite joint on that album was when he brought the Firm back.
Boom. But here, check this out. It almost made me wish he shouldn't have done that. It made me wish it was a Firm album instead of just Nas. It kind of ruined it for me.
AZ is different, bro. AZ is different.
AZ verse on that is, yo, it took me back. I felt like I was in the 90s. When he dropped that verse, I was like, wow, bro. AZ is crazy. And not only that, he was talking that grown folk shit too.
Absolutely.
He was really talking grown and taking me back to the 90s. It was really, really dope, bro.
So Scurv just chimed in with a comment. He said he didn't listen to the album yet, but some of the reviews are about Nas degrading women. What is that all about? Did you hear any of that on the album?
Maybe I didn't take a deep enough listen yet because me and you were trying to get all 3 albums in. But I don't even picture Nas degrading women. That's usually not his style.
Right.
I heard nothing. You?
I think the articles that came out with that were real clickbaity because they needed something. Because I listened to the album a handful of times and I deep dived into it, and there wasn't really, no degrading women too much.
What did he allegedly say, or you have no clue?
Just that he was talking down to women and in a level that isn't Nas, a very demeaning level.
I disagree. I'll have to listen again, but
well.
I disagree. I heard nothing even close to that.
No.
All right, now I'll give you a bad. I like when an album starts off with a really good intro. I look forward to intro songs. I thought the intro on that was trash, bro. I thought the intro was trash. It didn't do it for me.
And his lead-off song, I understand why he did it because of the climate we're in. Ultra Black.
Not my favorite.
It shouldn't be. That shouldn't have been a leadoff song. I understand the placement in the album, like where it's placed.
Yeah.
Cohesively, it goes well with the structure of the album. But to lead that off, and then that's going to be my take for the album. He doesn't have a banger on there.
No, the whole album flows like almost like a really good B-side from a 90s B-side full of, that's what it is. It's a whole album of B-side. There is no song. If you were a radio DJ, what song off there would you play?
There's not one.
Especially right now. I mean, the closest thing, maybe the Firm song, maybe, but not really.
And I don't even think you could play that whole song. You know,
the song with Big Sean. No.
Probably, maybe. And Big Sean did his thing, and Big Sean dropped the project today too.
Smash the verse. Didn't hear Big Sean yet. Can't wait to. I'm a Big Sean fan though. I know some people are like about him. He kills shit, bro.
He does, but his voice is kind of annoying to me.
For real though, you don't like his voice?
It's okay.
Clip's got a point, bro.
In small doses, exactly. Clip. Who listens to the radio anymore? Everybody gets on their little DSPs, their digital streaming platforms, makes their playlist. You know what I mean? Because check this out. This is what that album did make me do, Mike. It made me go in and make a best of Nas playlist.
Okay, so it actually did its job.
Absolutely.
Because now Nas is making money off all them streams. But all right, so the radio's out nowadays. That's true. But check this out. What song off the album could you do a video for that ends up blowing up on YouTube then?
I think because of the nostalgia value would be the Firm joint.
The Firm joint, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. He even did a song with Lil Durk. That might have a shot, right? He did a song with Lil Durk.
Absolutely. Lil Durk is about to be everywhere. If he isn't already. I'm not tuned in.
Me either, but Durk was on that, and he was on another album recently too. What was it?
He was on Drake's single.
It was the Drake single. You're right, not an album. Drake single.
Okay, see ya. There goes your career.
Durk just went from here to here because
you just went from being a JV player to a league player.
You earned your you earned it, bro. He definitely went next level now. I wasn't listening to Durk a few weeks ago, but now I actually went on and checked out some of his other work.
Yeah.
Although shout out some
Clips. Hold on, Clips. You are 100% right. It is a grown man album. It's fire for grown men. I listened to it while I was mowing the lawn and loved it. Yo, me too. Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay, so what do me and you say though? On replay, does it have replay value though?
Before we get into that, let's shout out Big Al Boski and get into his comment. He says, unfortunately, it is a common problem artists are having nowadays. The pressure to be politically correct may or may not affect people in their writing. I know there are warning labels for explicit lyrics and such, but the sensitivity out there clearly has its effect versus back in the day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a completely different climate now. It's a completely different climate. We went from, and pardon my language, we went from rapping like F bitches get money to where Biggie couldn't, if Biggie was alive, God rest his soul, couldn't put that out today.
If he put that out today, there would be everywhere. Just like Scurb asked us, did he disrespect women? If you asked that about an old Big song, the answer would be clearly yes, he did.
Yes,
there would be protests and yo, could you imagine some of the older Eminem songs coming out now, bro?
To go back to Biggie though, they would be burning Coogee sweaters.
It would be over with, bro. Done. Cancel everything. Cancel Bad Boy. Bad Boy Entertainment would be canceled instantly. Done.
They would probably go to Eminem. They would probably cancel M for his first 3 albums.
Done. And check this out though. I don't like this cancel culture shit. I
me neither.
hate it. I don't cancel anything.
you're oppressing everybody's freedom of speech.
It's
You know,
crazy.
like I get it to an extent because there's people running around flagrant wild takes that, bro, if you're talking about people and the F word is flying out of your mouth, and I don't mean fuck, you shouldn't be talking like that.
No, you're right, I guess. When you break it down like that, correct.
Yeah, I mean?
I don't, yo, bro, it really censors, it creates man, does it put a lot of, all right, check this out. This is completely nothing to do with rap. What is comedy going to be like in 5 more years? You're going to be scared to say anything. So what are you going to do? You're going to sit around, we're going to sit around and watch like Dave Chappelle get up there and what's he going to talk about? What is he even going to be able to be talking about? What can
You're
you
100%
say, bro?
right. You're 100%
So is that
right.
where we're going? I don't like that. I don't like it. I'm sorry.
Nah, me neither. Let's get into Clips' comment, though. He said, yes, wait a minute. The reason we can't relate to what the kids are doing nowadays is because we're not kids anymore, right? So we really can't judge this album off of juvenile standards that we used to rock with back in the day. I personally listen to the album a lot.
He's right.
Yeah. And now, so I'll explain for me. And shout outs to Clips, bro. I appreciate you and salute you. You know how I feel about it. Always staying in the comments, always bigging everything up. My ADD as far as music goes does not allow me to listen to too many things often, or like the repeat often. I have to really, it really has to touch my soul. You know what I mean? Like for me to like,
which for me ends up being what I grew up on, that I give the most replay.
Right.
Maybe because it takes me back to like a nostalgic time. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Trip down memory lane. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, as far as new stuff, you're correct, bro. It's hard.
And here's the equivalent, right? It's when Wu-Tang came out and we're all bumping Wu-Tang and the OGs couldn't rock with us because they couldn't get behind Wu-Tang and they didn't understand it and
Facts.
What's to protect your neck and who's an old dirty bastard.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Is 100% right.
Music will always be, the popular music will always be about the youth movement. Whatever the youth is rocking with at the moment, that's where it's going. Yeah. It is not for you. It is not for me. I'm okay with that.
It's a young man's game.
The stuff my kids are playing, I really don't like very much of it at all. But bro, I don't have to understand it. That's what they like. That's what they relate to.
There's some new dudes that are out though that are like really dope to me.
The talent level is very high right now. Very, very high. My issue with the newer stuff is I wish everyone would stop trying to sound like each other. But I think me and you have discussed that already. That's a lot of the labels' fault right now. Like, because I'm sure they're bringing in an album and the label's like, nah, we ain't releasing that. I need 2 songs that sound like this. So
it's how the machine's pushing it.
They control it, bro. There's nothing you can do about it. Shout out independent artists.
Absolutely. And that's why I like the independent rap scene and the local rap scene because, like, realistically, everybody sounds different.
Exactly.
You know? The beats sound different, the production, lyrical content, delivery, you know, it all sounds different.
Okay, so what else on the Nas album, though, do you like? Did you like the joint that got the most love, the Car 85?
Yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. That's in my Nas playlist now. That's so he killed that. He killed that.
Best song on the album?
I'm sick of. I like the Firm song. You're not gonna get me to sway on that.
Yeah, the Firm song is the one. Car 85 is right there, though.
Oh my God, yeah, absolutely.
Car 85 is like a new version of like The Message or like Rewind, like all the classics he did. That's his new. That's his 2020 version of that. Personal opinion, anyway.
Absolutely. How do you feel? Is the 85 joint that's your favorite joint on the album?
Nah, Firm joint too. The Firm
joint too.
But I told you the Firm joint spoiled me, and I really like. It made me want a whole Firm album. I even really like the way I liked Foxy. They put like a little effect on her voice. I kind of liked it, bro. She smashed it.
You could tell she was a little rusty though.
She was rusty. I think that's why they added the effect.
Mm-hmm.
They had to clean it up. You're correct.
We got a comment from Brittany Ray. It says music is different in different times, and I feel that like music relates to you as a person and helps us all get through certain things in life. I know I'm old. I still don't get down with the 6ix9ine stuff. I do like Griselda is bringing back that old school rap.
We've been on the Griselda movement for a minute, bro. Before it was a household name.
As you should.
Now
everybody in my house listens to Benny the Butcher inadvertently because they don't know who it is. You know what I mean?
That's all. Yo, that all right. You want to talk about replay value? I listen to Griselda music 4, 5, 6, 7 times, bro. Whole albums. I listen to whole albums of theirs straight through.
I listened to the plugs. I listened to the plugs I met like 15 times all the way through.
Plug that I met, I went through that probably like 10 times. Tana Talk 3, I went through that maybe 30 times already, bro. I pretty much know every lyric on the album.
Yes.
Yeah, Tana Talk 3 for me was classic. A classic album.
I think those dudes need all the recognition that they get. They need to be held in the highest esteem right now.
What I like about them is they built a movement from the ground up. They were doing it for years. Then people really didn't know them on a national level. M signed Conway. Mm-hmm. They could have just rode with that. Like, oh, all right, we're signed to Shady, blah, blah, blah. Nah, bro. They just kept smacking us with albums. Every month, an album coming out. Then all of a sudden, you started getting like 38 Special in them dudes. Conway was dropping stuff. You had West Side Gun dropping stuff. Benny the Butcher ends up shining out of all of them. Who else is on that?
Yeah.
I think they ended up getting RJ Payne too, right? That Philly artist. He's a little older too. Fire. Didn't
they just grab up Boldy James too?
Yeah, Franklin put me onto that. Frank ended up letting me know that a few weeks ago. And I think he dropped an album, which absolutely insane, bro.
He did.
Actually, I think Boldy James, I think he's on the new Big Sean album.
There's a Cypher song on Big Sean's new album. It's track 19. It's 10 minutes long. And it's got Boldy James, Royce, Eminem, and they're all just going bar for bar. There's a bunch of people on it. It's dope.
I didn't hear it yet.
It's dope.
I'm excited.
I have nothing but time and opportunity to listen to music and to throw some headphones in my big ass ears and just walk around at work all night listening to music.
Because you can just get your shit done while you zone out to the music, bro. That's the greatest thing.
Brittany Ray says, sorry, got Mike going on Griselda. That's a whole nother podcast for Mike.
Yo, bro. Griselda's next level for me. That's really all I walk around playing.
And for that, we need to have a roundtable discussion. Me, you, Clips, Franklin. You know what I mean? Like, there's a couple of us that really dive into the Griselda stuff.
Shout out Franklin. He is the biggest Griselda fan I've ever seen, bro. Bigger than
Mick. Every time there's a merch drop, he hits me with the link. Like he a part of the street team.
Me too, but I've never seen things sell out so fast. They had those Buffalo Kids sweatshirts like a month ago. He hit me with the link. I hop on there. Gone, bro. I was so mad. I was so mad. Them joints were fire.
Yeah. With merchandise, let me just, with a shameless plug, tomorrow, Spittin with Spitter t-shirts will be in and we'll be ready to launch. I'm looking forward to everybody copping one and supporting everything we take from the podcast, we're putting back into the podcast.
You already know. Save me an extra medium.
And in a month, we got the Cut the Shit BTs coming, and they are fire. Y'all gonna love and hate me for this energy. I promise you.
Wait, what is that one?
Cut the Shit B.
I didn't even know you were dropping that.
Mm-hmm. With that being said, so with Nas's album review, one being the worst, 5 being the best. How many mics you giving it?
3. Easy.
3 mics.
I thought about it already. 3.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And
It's
you get 3, 3.5.
And people might be like, well, what are you talking about? You just said you like the album. I give Stillmatic and Illmatic like a 5. It's not a bad thing to be a 3. Like,
No. Nas set the bar extremely high for himself.
you set the bar up here. Illmatic and Stillmatic. I give Illmatic a 5. I give Stillmatic a 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
So for this to be at a 3, I think that's fair.
Absolutely.
What do you give it?
Absolutely. 3, 3.5. Same.
3 is good. All right. So we're good on that.
Absolutely.
And Nas is the king for me anyway, regardless. But I had to really break it down, bro. He gets
Well, wait a second. Before we leave Nas, then, were you happy with the beat selection? For the one criticism that Nas gets for every album, were you happy with the beat selection?
I thought it was incredible. The production is top notch, bro. It's perfect for Nas. Perfect for him. And Hit Boy, animal. I mean,
He should be a household name if he isn't.
Just wow. I mean, the Hit Boy production on that is crazy, bro. I mean, I really, really was impressed with the production, which you would think would move the Nas album into a 4 for me. But I thought the production was so good. I wish Nas would have came a little harder on a few tracks. That's all.
I'm not mad at that take.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we're going to keep plugging along. And the next album we're going to review is Dave East's Karma 3.
Yo, I could jump right into this.
Yeah, go ahead.
You remember I said I love intros?
Yes.
His intro is exactly how I want to hear an intro. It's called Handsome, right?
Handsome.
I love everything about Dave East, though. I didn't like his first album when he dropped his first. That was considered his first actual album, right? The one previous to this.
Survival?
Yeah, that was his actual first label album, right?
I think so.
I didn't love it.
It wasn't his best look.
This brought me right back to a Dave East fan. Right from the jump, as soon as the beat drops and he starts rocking over Handsome, boom, that was it for me, bro. I was tuned in for the whole album after that.
I think, and I don't know if this is all artists, but when some artists get that notoriety, they become complacent. A thing that I've always loved about Dave East was he's always sounded hungry. And he didn't sound hungry on Survival, and that's why it didn't register for me.
He sounded 100% stomach full on Survival. It was boring, bro. It was boring. He sounded like basically he had money. He had everything he ever wanted, and he was out living his best life, and rap was secondary. That's what that album sounded like to me.
I'm really a basketball player on the low. I have a gazillion women in my life. I'm a rapper. And when I get to any of those things, I get to them. It didn't seem like there was any urgency in anything he was doing.
Speaking of basketball player, I knew he played ball prior to.
Right, me too.
I didn't know how nice he was until I saw a highlight. Whoa.
Like that.
Dave East was the real deal, bro.
Yeah.
Where did he ball at again? Down in...
I think Maryland.
I'm not sure. Down, but it wasn't for Maryland. It was for
no.
Townsend.
Townsend.
Was that it?
Yeah, he played for Townsend.
But regardless, a beast on the court, bro. Yo, he can shoot too.
When you have somebody like Kevin Durant saying that you could play.
Yeah. Well, from our era, you remember the game was actually really nice on the court, bro. Like Game could hoop.
Yeah.
Game brought it on the court.
Master P could hoop.
I mean, he did end up making the Hornets. I mean, it wasn't. He had Hornets, right?
Yeah, he had like a 4.5-day contract.
Yeah, he could ball, bro. Master P was the real deal.
Absolutely.
His son could hoop. His son could
Yeah.
even hoop a little bit.
Romeo Miller, is that little Romeo? Is that his son?
He ended up going to USC, right?
Okay. Is he like old Romeo now or
I don't
grown
know.
Romeo? How do the nicknames work?
I don't know how that works anymore. But at least shout out to them for being the first ones on that little movement. Now every rapper starts with little. We came from the era everyone was big, big L, big pun. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So them dudes, but at that point when you were little, you were actually little.
Yeah, little Bow Wow was little.
Now you can be like 7 foot and you call yourself Lil whatever. Yeah. It don't even
Little
matter.
young NBA. No, bro, you're 6'14". You're not little.
It's strange.
So let's get to the album review for Davies though, because we got off the rails a little bit. What'd you think overall?
I love the album.
It's
Replay for me. But all right, Replay, I've already played that joint. Like I played it more than the Nas album.
Okay.
I like the song with Mary J. Blige.
Oh man, they killed that shit. They killed it.
I really like that, and that was at the end of the album. I really like the track with Benny the Butcher. Could be that Griselda thing again. So killed that joint. I'm trying to think what other joint I had that I really liked on that album. How did I forget this? The joint with Trey Songz, The City.
Oh, yeah.
It was like track 3 or 4 on the album. Fire, bro. I really like that joint.
Word. So the song with Mary J. I like Handsome. Handsome's probably my favorite song on the album.
Handsome is the best song on the album, and it's the first song. Yeah. Joint.
The joint with Benny is dope because they really rapping.
Facts. Which Benny. Side note: Benny always shines every time he's on a song with somebody, bro.
Every feature, he takes no bars off.
I feel like he kind of shines on every song he's on, even with high level rappers, bro. Top tier.
He got a track with Black Salt, bro. Black Salt is a fucking alien.
Yes, sir. Yo, Black Salt is so underrated.
Shout out to B-Jock City, bro. Peace and salutes to you. Shout out to Lit Graphics, B-Jock City. Guess who's coming up next? It's B-Jock City Wednesday, 12 o'clock. Tune in. You know what time it is. But I think this is Davies' best project.
For real?
Other than like mixtape stuff, like, cause he killed the one Harlem mixtape, the first one he put out.
Yeah, yo, early Davies. Cause this is up there though. This is right there.
It's dope.
He went next level on this one. He definitely stepped his game up. I actually hope he comes with another for real label album now, like right away.
Yeah.
While he's hot, ride the wave.
I'll take a 10-track mixtape while he gets the album together.
Yeah, I'll take it. He also does really good with the features. They fit him perfectly. Who he picks to feature always fit him perfectly.
The fact that he got Mary J. the Queen, Mary J. Blige, on
Shout
the
out
track
Mary J.
speaks volumes because she's not working with everybody.
What
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be dope.
Mary, Mary don't just hop on any track, bro.
No,
you ain't. I'm not calling up Mary like, yo, Mary, I'll give you 100,000. Hop on a track.
Got this song for you.
She's probably gonna be like, nah, listen to it.
Probably not.
So. Yeah, I don't think
not
so,
my
bro.
thing.
Exactly. She does whatever she wants.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at it. But as far as this joint goes, because I listened to this a bunch of times too, I'll give it a 3. Same as Nas. You know what I mean?
I'm giving it a 3.5.
Yeah.
I'm going with 3.5.
I could give it a 3.5 strictly on what Benny did on it.
I don't know,
you
bro.
know?
I like that. I like the Trey Songz joint. I like the Handsome joint.
See, can I be honest? If I don't fuck with you as a person, I judge your music differently.
Is this at Trey Songz?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey.
Yeah.
I like Trey though. I like Trey. Bro, come on. You don't like Trey Songz as a person? He's
It's
corny.
just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. All right. No, I
You know what I
respect
mean?
that. I respect
You know,
that. He can sing though,
I'm not saying he can't sing. He can sing. The boy can sing. The
for
boy can
sure.
sing. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I'm go-
You know,
I'm going 3. I'm going 3.5 on that one.
I'm not mad at it.
It
I'm
does.
not
Well,
mad at it at all.
I went 3 on Nas. You went
Mhm.
3.5, right?
Mhm.
You're going 3 on Dave East. I'm going 3.5, which is odd because I'm like a Nas fanboy. So that is an odd.
You heart Nasir Jones.
I really am a Nas fanboy, bro. Yeah, so I'm going 3.5 on that one, and I'm not backing off. I really like Dave East a lot, though.
I know. I think there's some up and coming guys, and Davies has been around a while, but there's some new guys that are keeping my fire lit. You know what I mean? And there's a hope for the hip hop culture. You know what I mean?
Are you talking?
Davies.
Are you the one who put me on the Mozzie too?
Yes.
Was that you?
Yes.
That was you.
Yes. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
I mean, I do appreciate it, bro. I knew it was either you or Sonny. Basically,
Mhm.
you or Sonny are the ones who put me on the new artists all the time. So I do salute you on that one because I definitely give him a lot of play, bro. Anyone watching this, listen to Mozzie. Fire.
Mozzie is super dope, bro. I listen right now. I'm listening to Mozzie, Benny the Butcher, Davies, and Sue Surf.
Are you the one who put me on the Sue Surf too? Yo,
Yes,
which by
I
the
am.
way, you were
Mhm.
for a battle rapper, he makes really good albums. Most
Yes,
battle
he does.
rappers don't most battle rappers don't know how to cross the line into making a good song. He actually, bro, Benny the Butcher was on that album too, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
He was on the suit. Jesus. Benny is on every album out right now.
He's dope. That's what you do. Nick Eckert here. What
What
up,
up,
fella?
Nick?
What's going on? It's hard to take you serious with that profile pic, Nick. I'm just saying.
Davies.
Dave East is, yeah.
The Wu-Tang show that he killed that joint.
Yeah, well, he was Method Man, correct?
Yeah, he was Method Man. That show was incredible. Anyone who didn't watch that. You watch that
Right.
joint?
No,
Give it a
I did
watch,
not.
brother. Give it a
I,
watch.
I, I did not. I guess it's got to be on the list now.
Dave East, his acting in that was top notch, bro. Now, I don't know how hard it is for a rapper to play a rapper. You know what I mean? Like when 50
Right.
played 50 and Get Rich or Die Trying. I can't give an
Right.
Oscar to you. I can't give an Oscar. You played who you are.
I
like
can't give Eminem an Oscar for 8 Mile.
no, he played M. Like,
You know what I mean?
yo, Nick. Here goes Nick, bro.
Is that something you feel like you want to address, or we going to leave that topic live?
We leaving that.
We ran it. We're not running it back.
Nope.
With that being said, let's get to my favorite album out of, well, and we're going to do a local artist. We're going to review a local artist when we're done with the Locks album. We're going to review Angel Caluzo?
I think
Angel, can you?
Yo, he gave you how to pronounce it the one time too.
Man,
But
listen.
we would have to go back and review the footage.
I get so much heat for pronouncing motherfuckers' names the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like, when I interviewed Gene Borello, I was saying Bonini crime family is Banano crime family.
Whatever,
Like,
bro. Let me hear you pronounce Giannis. How do you say his last name?
Antetokounmpo.
I still can't say it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm just like, yo, the dude from the Bucks. You know, Giannis.
Big guy. Big guy in the back.
Nice with it, yeah.
So let's get to the Locks album review.
Yeah, you want to start this one? You roll with this.
Incredible. not incredible to where I'm gonna Collazo. Got you, Angel. Angel, you're up next, big fella. Pause. Ben Jock City. Ben, can you bring that comment back up real fast? These rapping actors paved a new route for hip hop and for the hip hop industry.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah. Yo, who was the first to do that? Not to get off subject. Was it Onyx? Back in the 90s?
Well, the Onyx had Sunset Park, Fredro Starr was in.
They also had one of my favorite movies ever. It was called Clockers.
Oh shit. I forgot about
bro.
Clockers.
You remember that joint? I think it was called Clockers.
But let's be clear, Tupac acted in Juice.
Wow, I'm losing my mind, bro. Pac is the OG of that.
Poetic Justice. Above the Rim.
Pac's acting level was up here because I'm pretty sure he went to school for like performing arts in Baltimore. He went to the
performing arts school, yeah.
With Jada Pinkett, I think, right? Or something like that.
There was a few that were in that school.
Yeah, Pac was the one. Yeah, good call, bro. Good call.
Let's be clear, though. DMX and Nas and Method Man were all in Belly.
Belly. Yo, X was an underrated actor. X could have been a movie star also, but he only had a certain role he could play, bro. Like, the aggressive...
Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel has a certain role Vin Diesel plays.
There you go. Yeah. Good comparison. Pac was an all-around... Yeah, for sure. Pac was next level.
So, I enjoyed this Locks album. A couple reasons. Cohesively, sonically, it worked well. Jada doesn't take too many bars off. Styles P doesn't take too many bars off.
Ever.
Surprisingly enough, Sheik would always catch the backlash for not being up on that tier level of a rapper as those two. This album, he was rapping.
He came with it. Welcome back 1997 Sheik. That's who you got on this album.
Mm-hmm.
He's back. When the Locks first came out, Sheik was the one I remember hearing about a lot first. He had that like aggressive delivery. I think his presence helped. Like,
I'll punch you in the face.
I'll punch your head clear off your shoulders. Yeah.
And that's the thing. Styles P and Jada Kiss, I think Styles P might be like 5'3". Jada Kiss might be the same height. And Sheik is a big dude.
Sheik at the beginning was kind of like the front man. He stuck out, bro. He was the dude who drew your attention at the beginning of that group. But,
and I mean, but then Kiss, listen, I don't know if there's a harder working man right now than Styles P. Because Styles P puts out project after project after project after project after project, and he's got a cult fan base that follow everything he does.
Puts out project. Actually, he put one out with Dave East, like a year ago, too. They did that joint together.
Beloved.
Fire.
And they're putting out a part 2.
And let's not forget, he also runs he has a juice bar joint, and I think he's chaining that. 2 of them. Yep. He also has a super positive grown man energy now, which is crazy because growing up watching Styles P, you knew who he was, bro. A completely different guy now. And he's still, I don't even know what his age is now, but he's still bar you to death.
Yo, can somebody do the Googles for Styles P's age? Because I think he's probably close to 50.
You think he's up there?
I think he's probably close to 50, bro.
I know they ain't young.
Shout out to One Man Bandit. He supports the Juice Bar.
Juice Bar is dope. Yo, you know they're all vegan and all now, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think him, Kiss. I don't know about Sheik. Sheik don't look like he's vegan. He looks like he eats.
Sheik is jacked, bro. He's a bartender. And when I say bartender, the gentleman that go to the public parks and do the dips and lifts and
And then also when whatever he does, he just grab you and throw you out of the way, bro. Like
a superhuman. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Styles P, he may live forever.
All right, so let me hop on this then.
Go ahead.
The Locks album is my favorite one out of all of them.
Mine too.
Again, their intro, they came right in with that. What was it called? Gave It to Him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Off the rip.
Yeah.
Then you're like 4 songs in, and you get, after all these years, it's not my favorite DMX verse ever.
No.
But you actually get a song where DMX sounds really good doing the hook and the verse, the best he sounded in 10 years.
Absolutely.
So that was fire. Again, my favorite song on the album, Benny the Butcher and West Side Gun are on it. That Thinking of the Locks joint. I didn't check who produced that.
No.
You by any chance?
I didn't either, but
it almost has a primo feel to it, but I don't know who produced it.
Yeah. Yo, they took that song to a different tier for me.
When West Side Gun does the hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Benny, I know, and Benny held his own on that joint, as always. But I love West Side Gun hooks are so different, bro. And they just draw me in for some reason. I really like Gun. That joint is
Me too. Me
epic.
too. Me too. Yo, Quiet as Kept. I like the reggae joint that's on the album.
Hell yeah. I like
Yo, I had that shit on repeat because, you know, I'll be dancing and whatnot at the house while I'm cleaning. I had it on repeat.
There's not a bad song on the Locks album.
No.
No, there's not a bad song.
But
I also like the throwback joint. They did a story rap, bro. Like the Locks used to do back in the day.
Yes.
Now, if you listen to mixtape Locks early on, they used to do stories all the time. That was like their thing. You remember, what was it called? Bitches of Eastwick?
Yes.
Back in like you know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
So I was really happy to hear a story track from them also. That was so dope to me. I like the whole album.
Me too. I like they brought Swizz back. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They brought Premier back. So it's, you know, I was very, as an old man in this hip hop game, I liked it a lot. It was the best out of the 3.
My excitement level while listening to the Locks album compared to the others was way up here. I felt energetic, refreshed.
Same.
It was dope, bro.
Same. I'm equally as excited now because I heard Benny the Butcher is dropping 2 different projects before the year's up.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
This is news to me, and I'm excited, bro.
Somebody get Franklin on the horn. He's the Griselda consultant.
He knows everything. Yo, Frank knows everything, bro.
He does. In fact, he does.
He's like, yo, Benny actually just got his hair cut.
Yeah, he was just getting lined up. He's on his way for this press run right now.
Yeah, he got a fresh edge. You're gonna see it tonight. Like, oh, all right, Frank, salute, bro.
Right. So what do you give this?
4.
What? Me too.
4.
Me too.
That's a hell of a rating these days.
Absolutely.
That's tough to get.
I rocked with it, bro. I still rock with it. And see, this is how my music shit, like the way my music brain works is I get so excited when something drops, I immediately go and make a best of playlist.
Yeah.
I need to reminisce. I need to hear all this shit.
A Locks best of playlist is like this long.
Well, you gotta limit it to three solid songs per release, and then you'll keep it within the hour-and-a-half range.
That's tough.
You know what I mean?
That's tough with them. I couldn't even give you 3. I would have a tough time breaking every Locks album ever dropped down to 3. I really would.
It's hard. It's hard.
Especially Styles and Kiss with all their solo projects. I don't even know how you do that. Now, if we're talking group Locks.
Yo, as far as those 2 go, Styles has some of my favorite songs. Gangster and a Gentleman, I still rock to this day.
Could Gangster and a Gentleman be the best album solo out of all of them, even over Kiss? It could be.
Yeah. Kiss doesn't have a classic album.
Whoa. For real?
You can whoa me all you want, big fella.
Really don't think so. Kiss the Game Goodbye, not classic? No.
Mm,
Damn, bro. I'm gonna have to really dig today. I'm gonna call
okay.
you later. I'm calling you later for
Okay.
the defense of this, because
Real fast. Real fast. One man Bandit says Snitch Nine's album dropped today, and apparently it's #1 on Billboard, and your stomach hurts. Bandit, listen.
get over it.
Listen, take some Pepto, grab some Imodium AD, whatever the case. We don't talk about him on this platform for that reason. He's an entertainer.
Yo, everyone feeds into it though. Whether you hate him or you love him, you talk about him, and then everyone clicks on it. If me and you know, the fact that somebody just said that, right? They typed that, and then you said that. Now, if me and you sit here and talk about him for 2 minutes, even say his name a few times, there's going to be people watching this that are going to say, oh, shit, let me go check the album out. He wins again, whether you don't like him or not, bro. For all the people, there's people, you see people like take shots at him all the time. But all it does, even myself, guilty, I'll be like, all right, let me see how whack this is. But I still just watched it. Now he got 45 million streams by the end of the day. Win. I'll give it to him. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to keep his name out front. And he also is a genius at using that new style of shock value. Do the crazy shit. And everyone talks about you. Even if the music's trash, it don't matter. And everyone tunes in, bro. It's genius, really.
You see the face I'm making.
I don't like him either. I respect the hustle. I hate everything about his character. I hate everything about his message. The thing is, I don't really know anybody who likes his music, but his numbers dominate. So explain that shit to me. I don't fucking get it. It's working. I personally don't know one person that likes 6ix9ine, and yet he'll be #1. Explain it.
We're living in an alternate universe. I don't have a good.
That's it. Because I really don't get it. Do you know anybody, even the younger people? Like, it's not like me and you are like old heads and we don't talk to no younger people. You know anyone that listens to 6ix9ine?
No.
So how is he #1 all the time? How the fuck is it? Because of like people like me saying, oh, let me see this video and how fucking stupid it is. Is that what it does?
I think it's got to be a little bit of that. You know what I mean?
So
but then again, it's all your fault.
It is me. I knew it. How do we get the
Locks top 5 in the digital age?
That's almost laughable. It's not possible.
Not possible.
You want it? You want me to? You want to know how?
Go ahead.
Feature Tekashi in a song. That's sad, right?
Feature Tekashi, and that'll never happen. He's not allowed in the same room as them dudes.
You can't do that. You can't sell your soul for a #1 spot. He will.
Look, here we are talking about fucking Tekashi.
Exactly.
7 minutes, Michael.
I'm done, bro.
One Man Bandit, you got about one more of those. You got about one more of those, Mr. Bandit.
What'd he say?
He's the one that brought up this guy.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's move on. So the Locks
Shout out to you, though, Bandit. I appreciate you. So the Locks got a 4.
All right. Locks got a 4 from both of us.
Angel.
That means everyone go listen to the Locks.
Who is Deuce Bag, bro? Who is this guy?
How about a J-O-B? Okay.
What does that mean? For what?
I have no clue.
Like, cut the shit, bro. You know what I mean? Now, where are you, Trigger? It's time to review your album. Trigger.
Oh.
Trigger. Where's Angel at?
He must have left.
In this segment, we're going to take a local artist, They're going to submit their project, and we're going to review it.
Sort of local, right? Where is he from? They're from Tampa, right?
Tampa.
They follow. Okay. All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Mike.
Check it
out. That. There he is, Angel. Hey, Angel, what's the name of your mixtape project?
I think I know it.
I think I know it too.
I think I know it like 100 times. I want to talk shit.
Right. And whoever is, and if the producer is controlling the comments, you can go ahead and get Douchebag up out of here. You get no more shine, bro. What was it? What was that comment from Bandit? Spitter what? Put it together. You got the platform. So let's get back to Angels. Let's get back to Angels mixtape. The Tampa
Corona Mixer.
Go ahead, Mike.
I had dreams. Last night I listened to the album again for another review, and I was literally waking up. I kept hearing the Tampa Corona Mixer through my sleep all night, bro, because it said like
the Tampa Corona
150 times on an 8-song project. And I'm not talking trash either. It was a little excessive, the Tampa Corona Mixer joint. Just that part of it.
Yes, I agree. We've had this conversation before we reviewed it. And to drop the name of the title so many times in an 8-track, he must have made a solid acquisition. I think my one negative critique is that the amount of times that y'all say Tampa Corona Mixer, and I mean, we get it. That's the name of the project. You know, I think you oversaturated it though. On all platforms, on every podcast. You know what I mean?
Because I do understand putting the brand out there.
Absolutely.
But it started to take away from the music itself.
Yes.
It was excessive. But
let's get into the music though.
Let's get into the music. 8 tracks. I like track number 5. The most on it. It was called, I actually wrote it down because I only listened to this 2 times. It was called Bop on Broadway, I think. It was over a the baby beat, I think.
Yeah.
I really liked that joint. And
they was rapping on it.
They was rapping on that. They really came on that joint. I also liked number 4. It was called The Box.
Yeah.
I thought they really, really killed that joint. I was impressed on number 4 and 5.
Same.
I didn't love the. I guess I might have a thing for intros, bro. I didn't really like the intro track. The intro track was all over the place for me.
Right.
It was really all over the place. It was hard for me to tell what was going on.
I think. See, I used to have an intro problem as well.
Are you saying I need to get over this?
So I shuffle everything now. Everything starts with a shuffle. I won't even look at the intro.
So I should consider that actually. Because I have an intro obsession apparently, I just realized today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an obsession. And you know what it is? You remember when rappers used to set the bar high and the intro was everything coming in? I think I got lost in that. I'm going to end that. My listening from now on starts with, from now on, I'm going to go with the shuffle idea.
Just shuffle.
Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother.
It gets all the expectations out of here.
Yeah, Brittany just said Fat Joe and Memphis Bleak. I remember the Fat Joe intros.
Yeah.
Bleak intros were dope too. Fat Joe intros were epic.
Absolutely. So back to the Tampa Corona Mixer.
You slap about. Dive into the eye. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe. Same. Sonically, it sounded well. They had it mixed well. I get the mixtape value of it. I'm not a fan of industry beats. I did that and hated it myself. That's just me being a crotchety old rap fan.
Yep.
Um, Overall, it's not a bad project. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but it's not like there's some joints on there that I like. You know what I mean?
Rap. They can rap, bro.
They can. No, they really can. They really can. And I'm gonna listen to I think they got a new album coming out that they're gonna be dropping. I'm gonna listen to that too. And
to see if they show a little bit of growth, then I'll really be impressed, honestly. Now this is I've only heard 8 songs. I'm sure they got 50 in the stash. So
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. Like my ears this is new to my ears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So overall, it's a project. It's a solid project. It's cohesive and it sonically sounds well. You know what I mean? Keep doing y'all thing.
And you can turn it up without like any distortion or anything.
Yeah.
I really definitely thought you can bump it. It does sound good. The lyrics, the level is good, everything.
Professionally, it sounds professional.
Okay. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm not being an asshole. When you do the remixes of the industry beats, I don't like when you try to sound like the artist.
No, make them your own.
Yeah. Like I want to hear you, Angel. I don't want to hear like your version of what Drake would sound on it. If you're doing a Drake joint, rap over the Drake beat, but be you. That's it. Industry.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's all. The one dude on there.
Who is this Facebook user now?
Who knows?
They coming from every angle, huh?
Whatever. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That would be my only critique is just try to be you on that joint, not Big Sean, not the baby.
Yeah.
Not Drake. That's all. Just let me hear you develop your own. But I don't like everything to sound alike, bro. I like different, unique.
But with that being said, you can find their work on YouTube or Dat Piff, and you can type in Tampolina Corona Mixer, and that project will come up. And I suggest y'all go ahead and go give it a listen.
And it's worth a listen.
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
Is. Yeah,
absolutely. As we wind down, Mike.
Yeah.
Who are 5 artists that you listen to regularly that you don't shout out like that because they're not your top 5 or whatever case?
We're talking. All right. Hold on here.
So I'll tell you some of mine.
Yeah, let me hear a few of yours.
I rock Kevin Gates a lot. I play Kevin Gates a lot.
You actually put me on not that I didn't know him, but he dropped an album a few years ago, and I remember you telling me, check it out. I'm a huge Kevin Gates fan now as well.
Ben Jock, yes, it's definitely worth a listen. Kevin Gates, Sue Surf, and I listen to NF a lot. NF is super dope to me.
For sure.
Benny gets a ton of play.
Yep.
Jelly Roll gets a ton of play for me.
Jelly Roll is not talked about nearly enough. That dude is talented, bro.
Absolutely.
Super talented.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll give you a few. I don't even know if anyone really listened to Nino Man. You know who Nino Man is?
Yeah, Jada Kiss's artist.
He's a Kiss artist. I still listen to this dude is old, but he's had a rebirth. Not old like old man, but he's been around a while. You remember Vado?
Yeah.
Vado still puts out work, bro. A Philly artist, OT the Real. Have you listened? Anyone?
He killed OT the Real killed the I-95 joint.
Hop on YouTube and listen to OT the Real freestyles at the radio stations. And his album was
Absolutely.
fire, bro. His album is for real. And they respect him.
Absolutely.
They respect him hard in Philly, from what I hear too. And you don't get respect talking that out there without being the real
Yeah,
deal.
they
You know,
love
you
him
know
in
what I
Philly.
mean? Philly's
They love
different,
him in
bro.
Philly.
Another kid from Boston. Actually, I think it's a Kiss artist as well. Have you heard Millie?
Yeah.
His name Millie's. That he definitely brings it too. He got a couple tracks with Dave East.
Yeah.
That's how I actually heard him the first time. The artist I listen to the most that I never talk about, and he don't even make music anymore, barely, is probably Joe Budden, bro. He probably gets the most play in my deck without me really even talking about him. He's probably my favorite artist ever, and yet he's still not in my top 5 and all. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Joel Ortiz. I listen to Joel heavy.
Who you like better, Joel or Joe?
Remember I said like a week ago, but I was sort of messing around. Overall career, probably Budden, but I like Joel Ortiz's work that he's put out the last few years, bro. I really do. And Skirb said J. Cole, bro.
J. Cole's tough, bro. J. Cole is tough.
J. Cole is a next level artist. He don't get nearly the love he really should. I'm surprised he's not. When he drops stuff, Cole should be up here, bro. He should be the one getting talked about all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. You know, there's more.
Rage in the Machine.
Facts.
Joe killed that. Joe killed that.
Get my charger in case my phone gets ready to die soon.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's more, bro. But yeah, check out, for anyone listening, check out some Millie if you haven't listened, or some Nino Man, or
the Mozzie.
The Mozzie. Ever since you put me on to him, we had discussed that earlier. Mozzie. I'm trying to think of people. Sonny puts me on to people sometimes too. Which is funny because you guys actually sometimes will put me onto the same artist round about the same time. So Sonny definitely listens to a lot of the same stuff.
Right.
I think you and him put me on the Mozzie around the same time, bro.
Mozzie's dope.
Sonny also listens to like the Baby and all too, and I gave it a chance. There's some bangers in there. It's just not for me.
Right. So, as we wrap this down, right, because now we're at the end of the show. Again, I appreciate you coming on as always.
With that being said,
a couple in about a month or so, when we get closer to October, we're gonna have Mick Blue back on, and we're gonna be discussing our horror films because we're both horror buffs. Give y'all something to dive into. Is there anything you want to ask me before we get out of here?
I was going to ask you a few questions.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about the response so far to your show?
It's dope. It's dope. It's a lot of love. It's a you know, I don't really know what to expect, nor like I don't necessarily care about hate either at all. You know, like, because one way or another, like, if I was making music, people were hating it, people were loving it. You know what I mean? If I wake up on the wrong side of bed, people are hating it, people are loving it, you know?
Yeah.
So like, I think the overall response is very dope. It's very dope. And I'm very appreciative and grateful for the people that tune in and even give a shit to listen to what I have to say. You know what I mean?
I dig it. So keep doing it. Even whoever hates
that.
Yo, bro, there's always going to be some people you're just not their cup of tea. That's fine,
I get it,
bro.
man. That line wrap around the building, I'm okay with that. Like, there's a gazillion podcasts out there that you can find one that you like.
Go listen. Yeah, they're everywhere.
By all means, boo boo, tune in.
I like this one though because it's local. I hope that it blows up even bigger, and I think it could, bro. So
absolutely.
Next one,
hold on a second. What's Ben's question? What's Ben Jockson's question that I'm missing?
When the album We'll
Man,
work
go
on.
ahead. Get out of here, man. Stop
Yeah.
pressing greatness.
Bro, I got some stuff just sitting in the stash too, but I really want to. Me and you hop on some
Man,
shit
you
soon.
gonna drop. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really my
yeah.
focus. I really want to work with me, you, and Sonny. That's it. I
Oh,
like
the
other people.
backlash. Hold on. Let me wave the flag. The backlash is gonna be real.
That ain't. I don't care. Yeah, I really
Me
don't care,
neither.
bro. Yo, I'm
At all.
gonna get you. I'm gonna get you some backlash right now.
Okay.
I know you're big. For anyone who doesn't know, I don't even know if you've really mentioned this much on your show. You're big on basketball, even locally, not just like NBA and college and all.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your top 5 street basketball players in the Lehigh Valley ever that you've seen, coached, or played with? Your top 5. You don't have to.
Nah, I will.
I'm putting my phone on charge, so it's gonna be closer to me right now.
That's fine. That's fine. Top 5 ball players in the Lehigh Valley that I've seen, that I played, that I've coached.
Without anyone wanting to kill you.
They gonna hate regardless.
I know. Yo, it's a tough thing, right? When you ask a top 5 local.
Absolutely. Absolutely. On the Jersey side of the bridge, we go on Ed Tarpey. Pound for pound.
Legend.
Legend. Yeah,
You're gonna know one. You're gonna know ones I don't too, for sure. 'Cause you definitely know the scene.
Randolph Swift. Legend.
Legend.
Steve Zimian. Legend. Matt Skirbo. Assassin.
Yeah.
Let's put some respect on that guy's name. He's a great coach now. He does great now with the youth, the community. That's who I learned how. My coaching style comes from Skirb, but back when he was playing, he was a fucking assassin.
Matt knows the game. Oh, yo, but check it out. Matt actually, his son is gonna be nicer than him. Sorry, Matt.
His son is already nicer than him.
Yo, his son is a monster, bro. Yo, I go.
Mark my words. Mark my words. Junior is going to be the best player to come out of this area.
He's going to be the best player ever, maybe, to come out of this area. I don't think it's.
Yeah.
I think he has all the tools. His court vision is that of a 20-year-old, 21-year-old baller already. He's what, 13?
Fact.
He's 13?
Fact. 12.
Yeah.
Assassin.
And he plays under control, too.
Absolutely. But now we're going to bring it to this side of the bridge. Brian Brennan.
Yeah.
White Chocolate, the White Mamba. Terrence Fitzpatrick.
Yes, I don't remember. Why do I not know that one?
Bruh, killer.
For real?
Terrence Roderick. Yeah. Fitz is a killer. Terrence Roderick. Terrence Roderick probably has the most talent that I've ever. Terrence is like, there's anytime I have a team, Terrence don't like. I need that guy. You know what I mean? He will shut the gym down at any given moment. Deron Hilliard. He played for the Pistons. He's overseas now playing. Man. Jalen Cannon.
I don't know that one.
He's overseas now playing too. He's a monster. He's a workhorse. Jerry McChristian, a.k.a. Sweetwater.
Okay.
Killer.
Damn,
Jermaine Wilson. Jermaine Wilson is probably the best shooter I've ever seen.
Yeah.
There's a young boy. He came out of Allen. I got 2 young boys that came out of Allen. Talik Williams. He could jump out. I put him on my youth center team, and he shut that gym down in the most disrespectful manner.
That's
and then
crazy.
Tyrese Martin. He Last year he played at the University of Rhode Island, I believe, and killed.
Yo,
And killed.
you ended up having like 10.
I do this basketball thing more so than I do music or anything else, man. Basketball is like the love of my life. Like, it was music, then basketball. But now that I'm older, like, my love for the game is different and more in depth, you know?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of players. Pete Lasicki, now that's going way back. Pete Lasicki was an assassin.
Now, can I hit you with a quick a little rapid fire?
Yeah.
All
right. Spittin with blue.
We can do this?
Yeah.
LeBron or Kobe?
Kobe.
Me too. Pac or Big?
20-year-old, and they're going to kill me for this. 20-year-old TJ, Big. 40-year-old TJ, Pac.
I dig it. Benny or Conway?
Benny.
I agree. Last one. Super Bowl champions. Dallas or the Cowboys?
So here's the thing, right? We never going to do that on my show because it will forever be Raider Nation. Y'all ain't won. Man, last time y'all won something, I was barely hitting puberty, bro.
Bro, we haven't even been late into the playoffs since I was like 12 years old, 13 years old. We haven't even been in the championship round. But hey, it is what it is. I still ride with my team, bro.
Absolutely. I ride with the Raiders, bro. We suck every year.
I don't think you guys are gonna suck this year.
I think we'll be okay. I think you're gonna surprise some people.
You know,
and I think we'll be okay.
And then the final one. Joe Rogan or Doe Rogan? No, I'm just
it's no question, bro. Playtime will forever be over. You know what I mean? I don't care. I'm always gonna be my biggest fan. I'm always gonna be my biggest fan and my worst critic, man. That's it.
That's what's up. So Doe Rogan it is.
You know, Doe Rogan, Doe Button. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Right.
The Big Al Boski just said 3 playoff wins in 25 years, bro. You got some explaining to do.
Thanks a lot. Jerry Jones. That's my answer for that. Jerry Jones.
Real fast. I get the name plays and stuff like that. There's only one TJ Spitter.
Facts.
And I'm fortunate. Yeah, Clips, I was already on it, bro. Get out of my head, B. I was already on it. Like, I'm just fortunate enough to be here, man. It's God's grace and mercy that I'm here. Why would I use anybody else's name, man? It's forever TJ. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I appreciate you having me on your platform today.
This shit is dope, bro. This conversation is dope, bro. We could do this all the time.
I could keep going. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's no question.
Let you go. Let you get back to life. He said, "You're the mayor, bro."
Yeah, you know I heard that. I'm not gonna say anything to affect my political connects for the next election.
Put me on the team, bro. I'll pass out flyers or whatever you need me to do.
Word, facts, bro. I appreciate you as always. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. You know, just to reiterate, Saturdays around the turnbuckle will not be happening this Saturday. We're taking it to Sunday at 6, followed by the Clock Watch podcast at 9. Then Monday is Power P at 9, and Clock Watch again Tuesday 9. And then you can catch Spittin with Spitter with B-Jock City next Wednesday at noon. And it should be a must-see TV episode. And to whoever that was hating with all your thumbs down, thank you for the views. We appreciate you signing off, man. Salute y'all.
Later, bro.
Show you that playtime is over. I let the games begin. Salute me, soldier. Now I'm the captain, and all I do is win. Ball for ball, you know I'm the champion. I show you that playtime is over. I let the games begin. Salute me, soldier. Now I'm the captain, and all I do is win. Ball for ball.